Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, and I'm back with another video here to go off on the PlayStation Nation. Yes, a rant is in order. A rant is needed because, I've been seeing this news since yesterday. I sat back, just looking at people's comments, looking at what people are going to say when it pertains to my hero, my legend, my favorite person in video game industry, business, that's in general, Yoshinori Kitase. And he was talking about how they were satisfied with the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth sales, but due to the state of modern gaming, their games can no longer be exclusive to a single platform, right? The comment says, or the quote says, end quote, while we are satisfied that we're meeting a certain number of sales with the current modernization of the state of games, we cannot be exclusive to a single platform. I think we need to be able to offer the game to as many players as we can. End quote. That's the quote that he said in this interview that they had here on this website called finalweapon.net. I will link the article in the description below. So, my rant is not like against what Yoshinori Kitase has said. I think as a developer, when people aren't really supporting your games like that, you got to go to other means. You got to go to other necessary means. I'm not saying that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth didn't receive the support that it did on the PlayStation 5, but when I see a game exclusive like this to your platform, and the developers are just saying that they're satisfied, that doesn't necessarily mean that, it was overall success, which it should have been on the PlayStation 5. And all I'm seeing is a lot of excuses from the PlayStation fan base once again when it comes to news like this, and a game developer or publisher are not satisfied with the sales. You know what I mean? It's gonna come to a point where you gotta look yourself in the mirror and like, damn, did I buy the game? You know what I mean? Did I support the game? Because what I see out here on Twitter and YouTube is that, especially a year like 2024, when you had games like Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Stellar Blade, Black Myth Wukong, US sales, not the Chinese sales, exclusive to your platform as far as console wise, and these games are selling 1 million, 2 million, which is not bad. Don't get it twisted. I don't think that is bad at all. But the way how people hype these things up, you would think that, with a wrap up that comes out in December, that these games will be on there. Nope, it's not. You would think that they will actually buy and purchase these games. No, they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So when the developer come out and says like, yeah, we're pretty satisfied with the sales, but due to the state of the modern gaming, we can't keep this game exclusive on this platform, and you blame the publisher or the developer. That's just me looking at the PlayStation fans like, yo, you are tone deaf. It's not the developers, it's not the industry, it's you, because you're not even purchasing, you're not even playing these games. Huh? What is going on here? All the 4 games I just listed is all wonderful games. You would go on a YouTube video, you would go into a Twitter space, and everybody got high praise for these motherfuckers, these games. And you don't see them on you don't see these games on nobody wrap ups. You don't see them purchasing the game. It's always a backlog. You know what I mean? Imagine if imagine back in the PlayStation 2 days, Final Fantasy 10 came out, and here somebody's talking about, oh, I got Metal Slug to play in my backlog. What? You have these great games coming out. What you mean a backlog? That's why there's a backlog. And it's not like they're purchasing the game and they're like, you know what, I'll play this later when I get to it. No, they're not purchasing it at all. But they're the loudest ones to speak on supporting or this company do this and bring back this. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. This is why I'm very scared when it comes to PlayStation and the fan base that we have now. It's this new PlayStation fan base. Trust me, I know the real ones. It's this new Xbox people that's transitioning to PlayStation, huh? They infiltrated the PlayStation Nation, sitting in the blue room while having a green cup. It is a visual and therefore visceral sign of betrayal. Stop it. Shout out to Transformers 3, the Dark of the Moon. I don't know what is going on, man. You got these loud people that don't play shit trying to dictate what's going on over here. At the end of the day, if you are out here anticipating, saying that you love a game, saying that, oh my God, this game is the greatest, and I'm like, yo, this is all before the game comes out. Everybody got all this to say before the game comes out. When the game come out, crickets. I'm confused when it comes to the gaming industry or the gaming community, matter of fact. When people are anticipating, when people are excited, hype, I don't know what those words mean anymore when it comes to gamers. Because when I hear these words from gamers, and then I see the support, I see the MPD list where Rebirth, it charted on February and March. For the rest of the year, it didn't even chart in the US. Still one of the top selling games as far as, overall 2024. But how you can have a game like this on your platform and it doesn't chart not one other month other than the initial release? It's crazy. Stellar Blade comes out. It charted the first month. You don't see it again ever. I don't know how people can champion exclusive games, especially if you hype for these exclusive games, and then you don't buy it. You don't purchase it. It's baffling to me, man. That's why I don't know what these words mean anymore. Excitement, anticipated, love, hype. When I see those words, I get scared now when it comes to the gaming community. I get scared. Especially PlayStation. Because I'm like, oh, here we go. And then they just quick to blame the developer, quick to blame the publisher that they're not doing their job to sell it to people. But you're the one that is word of mouth hyping up something that you didn't even purchase. They're using it as console war fodder or console war material, ammo. But you didn't even purchase the game. And then people are getting upset at Katase when he's saying stuff like this. How can you get upset at Katase and not at yourself or the community? This has been happening for a long time, since the PlayStation 4, yo, and I've been speaking on this stuff since then. When it comes to PlayStation gamers, sometimes I'm not saying everyone. For those that feel some type of way watching this video or listening to what I'm saying, hey, I must be talking about you then, huh? But I just don't understand what is going on here, man. This is not a rant for the developer, because developer have every right to be like, yeah, with this day and age in gaming, yeah, we're not gonna do this whole exclusive joint. Because you have a game like this, Game of the Year contender, RPG Year the contender, Best Direction contender, all this stuff that this game is winning, and people's just like, my backlog. I gotta play Metal Slug EX. I gotta play Pac-Man. The shit that people be saying that's for excuse not to buy and support a game. It's wild to me. Especially a game like this. Like I said, you had Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Stellar Blade, Wukong defaulted as a console exclusive for some strange reason. Like I said, I'm not talking about the Chinese sales. I don't see Wukong charting on the Sakana numbers. How are these games not being supported, being bought? You know what I see? What people are buying and supporting? The shit that they don't like. The stuff that they complain about. Like, this game is trash. Every year is trash. Oh my God, 2K is robbing us. But guess what's in the top game of your wrap up? You know what I mean? It's just craziness to me, man. But yo, at the end of the day, I feel like it needs to be said because there's too many excuses within the PlayStation Nation. Stop with the excuses, man. It's time for tough love and let people know this is gaming, man. You know what I mean? You gotta support the things that you love, you hype for, you're anticipating. Because this is what's going to happen. And then when the game is not on your platform anymore or not exclusive anymore, you catch a hissy fit. For what? You ain't buy it. You ain't support it. At the end of the day, if you are offended by what I'm saying, which is light work, I could have been much, much crazier. I don't know what to tell you. I've been anticipating and hyping up this game for the longest, letting people know to buy this joint. If you're offended by that, go fuck yourself. At the end of the day, enjoy your New Year's. It's your boy Jay Barry. I'm gone. Deuces.